Okay, I understand you. So you want to know more about Red Bull. So let's go there. Let's bring Red Bull here to you. Here we have Red Bull Racing and its drivers. Let's put Verstappen here and Sergio Perez right here. Still loading some data. Okay. So now we have Practice 1, Qatar Grand Prix, and we are able to compare this session of both drivers. So we have here 23 laps from Max Verstappen and we have 21 laps from Sergio Perez. Let's talk about those laps. We have their real lap time. If you're new here, let me introduce this concept to you. The real lap time is the time that they really have achieved on the practice. Okay, so here we have, it was the lap number 19 of Max Verstappen, 127.4, and lap, the 17th lap for Sergio Perez. Okay, it's a half of a second of difference from their laps, and right now I really don't even have how to show you this concept of the minimum lap, because how does it work? In this case, we have the best sector 1, sector 2, and sector 3 on the same lap. Okay, on a single lap for both drivers, so it wouldn't work properly. But if there's some session which best sector 1 it's one lap and best sector 2 it's in other lap, so it creates an ideal lap. Okay, it will sum up all those best values, the minimum time lap of sector 1, sector 2, and 3. Okay, right now it corresponds exactly to the best lap, so it doesn't make any sense. We can check it a bit closer if you need to check a bit closer those sector 1, 2, and 3 here in the other screen. And by sector, we have here some specific laps with the colors of the tire that was used. So yellow for medium tire and red for soft tire here. And you can check it. But right now I have Sargent here. Let me change it here to Verstappen. In this screen, you can only check one driver. So you have to choose one. I have to choose Verstappen or Perez here to check. And you can see now that he have used hard tire on practice 1 and also 2 laps only with soft tires. I believe he went there, give his best performance here to check, to prepare to qualifying, because it was right on the same day. It was on Friday. By morning it was practice 1, and in the afternoon it have occurred the qualifying, right? So that was in detail. If you want to check here, pick up some laps here. We can disappear with some laps, not relevant, just like for example lap 21, lap 20, you can disappear with them right here to give you a best analysis for what they are doing and compare the best and the worst of that sector. Okay, that's the goal here. And also because we have some different distance of the sectors. Okay, we have the bigger part of the track was on sector 3 actually, and you can check with more detail if they're really improving on that sector specifically. Okay, but let's get back there where we were comparing their laps, because I can add here some other sessions, just like the qualifying, Q1, Q1, Q2, Q3. So now we have the whole Friday in our screen. It's loading here. Just a minute. Our servers are working hard to give you those data. Okay. And of course, we don't have Q3 for Sergio Perez. Unfortunately, he was not able to achieve it. But Verstappen, it's here. Also with their best sectors on the same Q3 and also on the same lap. If I click here only Q3 to analyze the laps, because this screen right here, it works with one session. When we have all the sessions, it doesn't work properly. So on Q3 it have only 2 laps. The one that was really fast, and later they usually go a bit more slow to load some batteries. Usually in Practice1 they do that. On Q3 there's no much sense in doing so. But here it is, his best lap. Also, it's the ideal lap. Okay, let me come back with all the other sessions here, and I can add to this the sprint shootout as well. Let the system load those 4 sessions first. Okay, here we are, and now I'll load the sprint shootout. So it works just like 3 more sessions, because we process the data separately. The sprint shootout, the SQ1, SQ2, and SQ3, but we bring it here for you to analyze the best you want here. And now we have some interesting data here, because if you check on Q3, Verstappen had the best second sector and the third sector, though on sector 1 he have achieved his best time on sprint shootout is 30 seconds .718. In Q3 it have been 30 seconds .791. It's just a small difference, okay, but you can really check. His best time would have been 123.7 if he had achieved those minimum sectors in a single lap. Okay, you can do it also here with Checo Perez. We have on Q2 he made his best sector 3, and on SQ2 he lost some time here, almost .2, something like that. And his best lap of all would have been 124.9, not his actually best, 1.25.1. And if you compare them both with Verstappen and Perez, it wouldn't work very well. It's a great difference, great, huge difference between them both. We could add sprint race here and race as well, but it wouldn't make a lot of sense, because it's a completely different analysis. On those previous sessions here, they're really trying to improve time. That's the battle, to improve time, improve sectors. And on sprint and in race, you have the battles against each other with effects, specifically those times. So we are generating another screens here for that kind of analysis. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this video here. We're bringing lots of information. There's still a lot that we are processing here to have a full season of F1 in our platform for you to have fun. Okay, I'll see you on our next video.